Welcome back to another stream of Buddha and Zionics playing games poorly. Hope you stuck around from Attack on Titan, but if not, whatever. It is what it is.
Howdy.
Hey, welcome if you're watching on YouTube. We are going to be picking up Cryogenic Research. This is a new mission down here that's got a lot of shit to do. And we're going to see if we can pull this one off in the next week or so. Here we go. I don't think we need squash, so I'm.
By the way, you need squash. Oh, you mother.
Goddamn squash! Alright, let's kick this pig.
Besides, we learned last time that squash apparently grows in the desert.
All we need to do is go to the desert and find squash. We also learned that we can no longer kill bears without a gun or swimming.
I mean, you need that increased swimming apparently, but
Which I don't have, so I am currently unable to actually kill bears.
I mean, the only thing that really comes to mind is maybe you have to get the bear to commit more, but you've done it more times than I have, so.
Yeah. So I6, yeah, that looks like the. So we want to go about here.
Yes, I know what you were saying.
Fuck you, Wolf.
I guess let me skin it wherever it's at.
I'm over here.
Can you huck me some wood?
Wood or sticks?
Wood. I mean, sticks wouldn't be bad either, but right now wood is what I...
Alright. Craft a knife. Craft a bullshit bow. Craft a bunch of sticks.
And away we go. If I can find a safe way off this damn rock.
Yeah.
Going up is not right.
Nope. I'm going to need silica eventually, but I don't want silica right now.
That's one of the most annoying aspects of this. It's like, hey, look, there's silica everywhere. I never have to worry about that. All of a sudden, you need silica. Where the fuck did it go?
Oxide and sulfur I fucking need. So, just to clarify, the character that quote unquote disappeared was Amos, right?
Yeah?
Well, like, you were saying that you had a character that's like, oh, they're just gone. And you're like, when did they leave?
Oh,
Was that Amos or was that another character I need to keep an eye out for?
no, they were saying that, Amos was gone. I think that should have been covered by now.
It is. And I've
And
gotten to the point where the gal on
Laconia.
Laconia is talking to Timothy. So I know
Yeah.
where Amos is. I'm just curious. Like you said, there was a character who just fucking vanished. I'm just curious if the character
Oh,
you were
no,
mentioning
no. Okay,
was Amos.
no, it's not Amos. Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
All right.
No. Okay, so when I went through it the first time, he just disappeared. The second time I went through it, I was listening really, really hard, like. All of a sudden, it was sort of like a nonchalant, they're gone type thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. Maybe it was a personal disinterest or what have you, but all of a sudden it's like so and so gone. They kind of explain yeah. So
So it was Amos or it wasn't Amos?
no, it was not Amos. It was somebody else.
It was somebody else. Okay.
Yeah. It's like somebody disappeared. What?
Yeah, because
I mean, yep.
when Amos
Okay, what
disappeared, it
happened?
was largely, oh, Amos is kind of gone. And it was
No,
one of
for
those things where it's like, oh, is Amos the character that Buddha was talking about that just fucking vanished?
no, I did bring up Amos earlier, but that was one of those that I was a slow person, because you get through and the Laconia girl's just sitting there talking about Timothy, and it's like Timothy, okay, there's some guy named Timothy, Timothy. Huh? I wonder if we know somebody who has a name of Timothy but goes by a different name. And it took me a little while to recall that.
Oh, come on. That was the Amos voice. That was 100% the Amos voice.
No, because well, the voice was right, but it's when she was bringing up Timothy. I want to go speak with Timothy, and it's like
Okay.
Timothy. Okay, there's some guy named Timothy, and because we get no other explanations, it's a kid named Timothy. Yeah, no, like I said, before meeting but yeah, as soon as you get to Amos, it's like, so the boy I kind of like, but kind of didn't tell that I like. He's kissing somebody else. Okay, so why do you care about Nutless? His name is whatever. I don't remember his name is. Yeah, no, that was straight up Amos. Easy.
Yeah. Well, and the dude's been doing Amos, like, Amos' voice, like, is unique for this guy. This
Yeah.
guy's Amos voice is unique to Amos. You know, that is 100%. Yeah, I heard that. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
that
No.
that is
Once I heard the
100%
voice,
fucking Amos.
yeah, I was just more the general sense because she, like I said, she was sitting there and she's like, Oh yeah, no. One of the people I get most excited to see is Timothy, but the other thing I like to do is group project day or whatever the fuck they called it, and she
Yeah.
gets to meet Dickless or what have you, and so you have that all that stuff kind of happening, and it's like, okay, so here's her list of likes, and Timothy is one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, she mentions Timothy a few times, and to be fair, it's effective because you don't really associate Amos as Timothy.
Yeah. Well, and that's where I was saying, I have a suspicion or a suspicion that's probably good enough to be a spoiler because it took me a second to recall that we know a character named Timothy, and by the time I recall, or the way I recalled it was when he goes back to Earth and he meets his old gang buddy, and there's the Timothy I know.
Yeah.
He's still being friendly. He doesn't seem friendly. Are you dead? See? Friendly.
Friendly. That is how you know Timothy is being friendly.
Hmm.
Oh no, I don't want to cross the river right there. I need to go up the waterfall real quick.
No, either way it works.
There's not really a good way up on the other side, if I remember correctly.
Well, it looks like you almost did the same thing that I almost did, and I went one area further. So I went up the waterfall on the left side, where you went on the further right side. Now, if you go one more left area than me, then yeah, no, you can't get up that way. So are we building it inside the cave or up there where the bears usually roam?
Just in front of the cave where the bears usually roam. That's where I'm
We will
planning.
learn how to take on bears. I know. The egotistical part of my brain kind of wants to think that they watched us toroing bears and went, "That's dumb. We can't allow that." Toro, babe. Inventory. Suck some rocks.
Well, I threw my bow and now my bow is gone, so that was neat. But I know somebody who can directly appreciate that.
I missed what you said. What?
I threw my bow and now it's apparently fucking gone. But I
Ah,
know
yes.
somebody who can directly appreciate that.
At least it wasn't a goddamn recurve bow.
Yeah, no, it was just throw.
Thick bows.
Hmm. Okay. Apparently, I got cut up.
Wolves will do that to you.
Uh, it is what it is. There should be a big ass fucking cave near you.
Yep, I'm right in front of it.
Okay. Pumpkin.
No, I guess just random slight spoiler for book 9. Uh, Naomi gets another invitation from the Laconians, and that's where I was like, yeah, no, that happens in book 9. What do you mean somebody disappears? I have no idea what. Oh, okay. Rewind.
Oh, I'd say you were talking about being mad because someone's like just fucking gone, and you're like, when did they
Yeah.
disappear?
Well, that's yeah, because one of the things that happens is the daughter is sitting there. It's like, so and so's gone and nobody's talked about it. And usually when that happens, you're not supposed to talk about it. So and so's gone. And it's just like, what? Huh? Huh? Okay, so and so's gone. Why not?
So and so is apparently gone.
Nah, like I said, right now the thing that's annoying me is like the amount of like plot seeds that were, I guess, thrown in the wind, and it's like, okay, you know, like you think that would have came back, you think that would have came back, you think that might have came
Well,
back.
and one of the things I'm surprised hasn't come back is Philip.
Yeah,
That is one of those things that I'm surprised hasn't come back yet. Not to say that Philip doesn't come back. I'm not that far yet, but it's starting to feel like Philip is just kind of gone.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and the point where you're at, I was having the exact same thoughts where it's like, especially because this is the real thing that was getting me was, it's been 30 years. You think he would, guess he had
He,
not yet?
yeah,
No?
he
Okay.
would have reached out in that 30 years. You know, it makes sense that Philip would have shown up in the 30 years, but you know, that's
That
not to
is
say
a,
he doesn't show up. I'm just saying, like, it sure fucking feels like he should have.
yep.
Like, fucking, you know, Alex got married, Jim and it was 30 goddamn years. Like, you would think Philip would have went, "Hey, mom, I'm not dead."
I know, Dad kind of tried to kill your boyfriend and all, but
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
So, I got a bunch of stuff when you said put down a house.
Yeah, no, I need to.
But
Okay. Um, I need to create a pile of shit over here real quick.
built a bonfire over here. Oh, watermelon doesn't matter. Over here.
No, I just collecting mats to make the house. I'm gonna make a big fucking house this time. Because I
What?
feel like this is a big fucking mission. Let's see.
Where did there it is. there's 3 stacks of 100 wood. Aluminum, iron, gold, coal, iron, gold. Oh, that's right, I didn't do that yet. Did you get the pickaxe that gives you better returns on copper and gold?
Yeah.
I might want to take that off your hands then.
But it's mine.
I'll give it back. Besides, I think the game makes me. Unfortunately, this mine does not look like it's doing well on the higher metals. But I'm seeing plenty of gold and copper, so we'll be able to take care of the electronics quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Oh, fuck, that's a bear. I got mauled by a bear.
Well, the smart part of me says wait until it goes away.
The smart part of me says wait until it goes away. Because you can't solo. That's a level 119 bear. We're not soloing that motherfucker.
Guess I should pull out my knife. I pull out my gun.
Crouch so you don't alert anybody, but you're heading right for me.
Well, the knife I have also gives me like a 25% stealth bonus. Bear's coming back around.
What's up, Ray? Bears aren't one shot, one kill no more. Bears are fuck you, I murder everything now.
Hey, throw me your stone arrows real quick.
There's 7. Do you need more?
Yeah, like all of them.
No.
Okay, most of them?
Here's 50.
50 works.
Why the fuck do you
Of
want
course,
all
now I
my
don't
stone arrows?
Because I do the river hunting trick.
Oh,
Of course, with
okay.
the storm exposure, that's no bueno also. So, Ray, how did you kill bears without guns? Because we used to, you know, matador them and Toro, and then we kill them that way.
Would you revive me, please? Yeah, I'm behind you. Thank you.
Bear running away. But all of a sudden, the bears turn on a dime, so trying to take on bears like that is no dice.
I'm down again. The storm keeps killing me.
I know, but part of me is like, do you need a fainting couch or something?
There's no way out of this. I'm just kind of just keep dying
No.
over and over again.
as he meanders slowly.
Well, I am over encumbered.
Clear.
This is too far in. That's not gonna work.
Well, exposure going down.
Hmm.
Okay, sulfur, 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 iron, iron, iron. Bear went away.
Three.
Oh, you use crossbows? I actually never. Well, I tried to use them once and was not happy. Yes, it is true though. Could always give crossbow bolts another try.
Hmm. Where did you build fire? I saw you build fire.
Over here.
Put in white meat, bacon, grilled pumpkin, delicious. Well, yeah, bolt action rifle.
Oh. Here, I was thinking you were like crossbow bolts. I was like, oh, I mean, yeah, I played with those once or twice. I didn't think they were that good, but okay.
Bolt action rifle's pretty fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Mm, don't care about tea.
Okay, what am I? Oh, I need fiber.
That's all my fiber. I can get more though.
Yep.
There's 200. There's another 200.
Delicious fiber. I haven't pooped right in a week.
did I really burn all my leather?
Fifteen, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah,
18
well,
walls, 2 doors, and 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, nothing. I just built an odd size.
No, damn it. I don't like this house already.
Why don't you like this house?
I can't get in.
Well, okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. I'm gonna take a leak. Be right back. Then I'll fix it.
And he's right where I would put the fire pit too.
I'm always right where you put the fire pit.
The house keeps getting set on fire. I wish the rules on sheltered were more flexible in this damn game.
Yeah, that was.
Icarus Modern.
That was Icarus Modern. That was 100% Icarus Modern. Um, balls. It's been a minute since I built a house this big.
Still not sheltered. Same.
Give it a second.
Well, I'm more complaining about the mechanics of the game, that it's under a roof. Not a complete enough roof.
That's a complete roof. What have you built?
An oxidizer. And one longbow.
Do you have the resources to fill the oxidizer?
Oh, they're on the bench now.
Okay, oxide, oxide, sulfur.
Yeah, we need leather for a lot.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to need a skinning bench. Do you have a proper torch?
No.
Alright, I'm making you a proper torch.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, shit.
You have fur.
I put all the fur on the working bench. And I just picked up another 10.
Alright, I need 60 more fur to make beds.
Hud. You make a skinning bench?
making. Yep.
So there's 25 fur and 50 leather on the skinning bench.
Measure that.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that they would give you a better, like, more well-rested bonus for sleeping on a better bed instead of just a cot or a sleeping bag.
We got beds. Setting spawn point.
In bed.
99.
You know how much leather you need for the smelter?
Not off the top of my head. How much do I have?
90 something right now, I believe.
That should be fine. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not using it the way you are, but this Anarius pickaxe is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, part of my brain is like, no, they're special. I'd rather use it on the metals. But like you were saying, if it saves you time, that's the most important aspect.
Yeah, and that's just it. It's saving me time. And it's giving me more stone per thwack. I mean, the amount of time I'm gonna spend mining stone with this fucking thing.
Is negligible. Actually, no, that's a lie, especially if you're going for the stone house.
Yeah, no, it's just saving me time at this point.
Gonna turn into Andy Dufresne's little rock nub or whatever it was called.
It will turn in Andy Dufresne's rock nub, but rock nub or not, it's
Doing what it needs to do.
yeah.
Of course, I guess if we're going for a big house, we'll probably do what we did last time and set up 2 smelters.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anything that's super important, we're getting 2 of each at least.
Might come in the house for a sec, real quick.
Head to the house right now.
You mind putting your copper pickaxe on the workbench?
I don't have a copper pickaxe. I have an Anarius.
Oh, I thought you said you got the copper. Okay, my bad.
No, my pickaxe is literally the best pickaxe in the game. I will loan it to you, but it
No,
is
I don't need
literally
that. I thought you got the one that got plus 10% copper and gold mining.
no, no.
All right. And withdraw.
Like I said, I will happily loan it to you.
Nah, I got it in Naris also.
Yeah. Now, if you're just trying to save your NRS, then you can use your own.
Now, the whole point is there's a bunch of copper and gold in here. I was thinking if I'm going to do it now, and I want that 10%. All bueno. All bueno.
You can refill. Be right back.
Yep. Titanium is good. Platinum is good. I'm seriously trying to remember what it was called now. You call it a rock pick or something like that? It was rock something.
Rock hammer or something like that.
Rock hammer. course, another silly question just came to mind. How long do you think it took Andy Dufresne to cut out a rock hammer hole into his Bible? Seems like that would take a second if you're not going to be truly fucking up the Bible.
That one
Especially,
probably took like an afternoon.
well, you have to think though. It's not like he has scissors. It's not like he has a X-Acto knife. I'm sure those are a lot of things not allowed in prisons.
Yeah, that's true.
But I guess if the rock hammer started off sharp, maybe he used that to, you know. You want me to keep it halvesies, or do you want me to switch over the iron from one to the other?
For now, let's keep it halvesies because we need iron more than we need anything else. Eventually, I'm gonna switch it over so one is copper and one is
Yeah.
iron. But right now, we need iron.
Okay.
So
I just put all the copper into the right one.
and that's fine. Iron is a higher priority.
KB.
Be right back.
Iron. Gold.
Yeah. Now the thing that's kind of frustrating with Attack on Titan is you
Yeah.
get so much more time than I do to level up.
Well, to be fair, the only reason why I pulled so far ahead is this time I decided I want to do some of the side stuff. I couldn't remember exactly why, but I remember I wanted to. Well, I remember I wanted kits from the Titan thing. Didn't remember why, but I remembered that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not blaming you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying it's kind of like you have so much more money than me. You have better skills than me. It's just kind of it's one of those things where it's like, well, shit.
I want to do that too.
I do. I really do.
I guess since you're actually watching Attack on Titan, that would cut into game time.
Yeah, that is true. I am actually watching Attack on Titan. Yesterday, when I got home, I logged in long enough to get my daily, and then I watched Attack on Titan. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, And there are a lot of hints in there, like things that we thought were innocuous. There's actually a lot of hints in there that now that I know a good chunk of the story.
You can keep an eye out for.
Oh fuck, that's a bear. Bear broke into the house.
Lead it on chase through the house, apparently.
Apparently. Oh, jousting is working again. Did they undo it?
I guess. I don't remember seeing an update for it.
Jousting is working again. Holy. Okay.
So a random temporary glitch. No, because it happened multiple times last time.
Yeah, no, it totally happened multiple times. Um, it 100% happened multiple times. But yeah, no, that jousting totally worked. I don't know. There wasn't an update. I'm not sure what to do or say about that.
I mean, part of my brain is thinking is maybe it was just a random glitch or something like that on, like, say that specific map. Like when it loaded up, it was already, in a sense, part of the logic or what have you. And then once we completed it, hey, no, that was actually wrong somehow. And then I don't
I suppose it's not an unreasonable idea.
Of course, now you're starting to make me think, Ray, did you really go like the first half of the game without taking on a single, well, without successfully taking on a single bear?
I mean, that his
Yeah,
comment was a while ago.
I know, but I was just, now that this thing is working again, because I was like, man, that's terrifying thing. You have to go all the way up to a bolt action rifle
Yeah.
to take on a bear. Yeah, this is shit. So, looks like we're not going to be doing so hot on the high level metals like we did last time.
Roger that.
But we will most definitely have enough copper and or copper and iron for everything we're going to want.
I mean, having to track down gold sucks, but having everything else we need, doesn't hurt my feelings any.
Oh, gold. We might be fine on, actually. I think that's actually my 7th note I'm seeing in here.
Oh, okay. Well, in that regard, then, like you said, we might be okay.
Well, right now, the big thing that's catching my eye is the titanium, because we need 80...
The rifle.
Yeah, well, 40 per rifle, so 80 in total, and 80 times 5, so... Need 400 titanium? Really? Is that much?
Seems about right.
And we're rocking 124 titaniums. So we're not even at 1. You mind building me a couple of ramps to play with, please?
Yeah, sure. I thought there was an attack going on there.
Yeah, I heard a bear.
Yeah, I heard a bear as well, but
Platinum, platinum. Titanium, titanium.
well, yeah, if you fill up my box with bullshit.
Sorry, I was gonna make a...
Wooden ramp is on the skinning bench.
Okay. There it is. 20 wood, 10 stone. I was gonna make myself a anvil real quick, and I was gonna throw the ores onto that.
So you have an anvil down?
No, I needed some stone and wood.
Alright, I'll build the anvil then.
Surround the house with bear trophies, and maybe that'll keep them away. Apparently your memory not so good. Of course, I always want to do that in Valheim in the boar pit. Of course, that required iron, and iron's one of those damn things that you're never gonna have enough of.
Well, your your goodies are on the
Anvil.
Yep, they are on the anvil. I don't know where all the fiber went.
Fiber I have not touched. Want me to go out and get you some?
No, it's fine. I just usually we have a more
Shit
than
ton of
enough
fiber.
fucking fiber. It's just like, all right. Apparently we're a little shy on the fiber is all.
I remember it has been a second since we built a massive house.
Yeah, that is true. That's a shit ton of fucking fiber. That's gonna become a shit ton of fucking rope.
Almost forgot it again. Food.
Let's see.
Just as a heads up, you forgot to repair or remake one of the doors.
Shouldn't have had to remake one of the doors. Doors don't get damaged.
The bear, remember?
Fucking bear. Goddamn fucking bear. I hate bears. I love cock. I hate bears. Uh, I was God at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I hate bears. I love cock. I hate bears. I love cock.
I was gonna say that just gonna be stuck in your head, or you're gonna think about how to make a remix of that.
I mean, it's the internet. Someone can always make a remix of anything that happens on the internet. Like,
You know, I was listening to Norm, or there's this old comedian, oh, now dead, named Norm Macdonald.
Norm's dead?
Yeah, he died I think last year. No, he died this year. He died like 2 months ago.
Oh, well, he's not an old This old fucking dude who died, like, in January. Like,
What? He was old from our. Well, he actually died from cancer, but
yeah,
you know.
he's like 60. Tops.
No, I figured he was older than that. Then my bad. But I have to admit, I've actually never watched one of his stand-ups until recently. I think it's one of his last ones, and he literally named it Hitler's dog. And it was the last joke of the setup where he's like, you know what what's so great about dogs is when you're their owner, when you're their master, you are like the best human there is. The best human in all of history. To that dog, you are it. And that's where I kind of like to think, Hitler did have a dog. And Hitler would be, or the dog would be sitting there and be going, "Where's Hitler? He was the best human of all time. Like I want Himmler. Himmler, you're good, but I want Hitler. Hitler is the best. This is why we don't allow you to record during our specials. But you know what? I'm gonna name my special that Hitler's dog.
Well, sometimes Hitler's dog needs a voice too.
I actually still keep thinking back to this. God, it's all combined together now. So probably 5, 6 years ago now, probably even longer. There was this there's this guy on the internet called Count Dankula, and he made this. You remember the meme?
No, I just Count Dankula. That's a funny name.
But he was talking about how his girlfriend had this little pug, and she thought this pug was the cutest thing on the planet. So he thought he'd turn it into the most offensive thing on the planet and make it a little Nazi dog. And he got the dog to raise a paw pretty much every time he said like Heil Hitler or Gas the Jews or something like that. The dog would raise its right paw up in the air. And people got so offended by this. Now, what came out a little while later, apparently historically, in World War II Germany, there was a guy who named his dog Adolf, whatever.
Yeah.
And the SS or the Gestapo kind of wanted to do something about it, but they were like, we would look like absolute nuts if we try to get these people in trouble because of what they named their dog. Not in modern day Britain, though. They will straight up arrest you for a dog. Oh, that's copper.
All right, let's so cement mixer. I need iron rope. Take the rope.
I think that's called cable.
Take the iron. Where the hell is the carpentry bench or the?
Machining bench?
No, sorry. Masonry bench. I need more nails. Okay. Grab a bunch of nails. Okay. Masonry. The cement mixer. Take the masonry bench.
actually same Norm Macdonald stand up, the one that really got me going,
Mm-hmm.
was he was sitting there, he's like, what if you were to try to pull a prank on somebody with your suicide note? Like, you write it out and you say, I'm doing this because of or
GK.
George. And they know who George is, and they go out and they go, hey, George, did you know so and so? Yeah, I know so and so. I cut his hair and stuff like that. Oh, well, he killed himself because of you, he said. Here's the note. Like, you had to think, like, how would they walk around like, oh my God, what did I do to make him kill himself?
What on earth did I do to George?
You hear why he killed himself? Because George did something. I swear, I didn't do anything. I don't know what he's talking about.
Let's pick up this iron. There it is. Start working on copper. Put the iron in here. Every once in a while, George just used to have his George.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It makes some sense somehow.
It does. Somehow. Turned off the fire pit for now. Done. Rub ironing concrete. I need silica if you're out there collecting shit in the wild.
Okay. Alright, now I'm just wrecking the shit out of this cave.
Alright, that's fine.
Of course, it is pretty much nothing but iron now, so... Well, iron and coal.
Nothing wrong with iron and coal.
It's like that one miner guy was singing, silver and gold, silver and gold.
Iron and steel!
God, I haven't watched that in years.
The Hobbit?
Well, that too, actually. Of course, I guess it's been longer since I've seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Seem to be one of the only people out there. It's like, I just don't care for it. No, it's old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer claymation thing back in like the 70s or 80s.
Hmm. Roger that.
copper.
You know, hunting some silica here.
Iron. Yeah, might have overdone it on the gold. We're
No
at
such thing.
292 gold ore.
Yeah, that might be enough gold. Gold is one of those things that's like
Making 35 steel bloom.
and that should be
Good start.
yeah, that should be a good start. Yeah.
I mean, I understand a certain reason why, but I wonder why they don't allow you to 3D print a gun. Like, it seems like that should be an option.
All right. I want to. I'm thinking I want to wrap it up, so I can. Holy balls! That's a lot of iron.
Yep. That's why I made 30 some odd steel. Is that thing was full.
That was fucking full.
Well, sadly enough, not a lot to say to the north. I cleared out like 2 nodes of silica, and there's nothing between here and the river.
Well, I'm just saying I want to wrap it
Oh,
up
I
since
know.
I
I'm
got
heading
work
back.
tomorrow and shit like that. And
No, I understand. I was just letting you know on the north end of our mountain, our hill, there's no silica. There's a little bit oxide and sulfur, but by and large, nothing.
nuttin' mutton, nuttin' mutton. Fuck that nuttin' mutton.
Hmm.
This nuttin' mutton can mutton itself into nuttin'.
I think he's on a skip. Oh, over here. Okay, so there's 80 silica.
Yeah, just throw it on the concrete mixer. I don't think I need it, but silica's always good to have.
Okay.
I need it for like carbon fiber and shit like that, so there's nothing wrong with having extra silica.
Broken hammer.
Cooked bacon. Cooked meat. And broken hammer.
That should be the end of the damaging part of said storm.
Tippy top is repaired. I can't stop whining. Seven talent points. What?
Guess you did some resetting earlier that you didn't fix.
Well, fix is a strong word, but
Well, I'm saying you removed a couple of talent points and then you didn't reapply said talent points.
that does appear to be the case.
Break again.
That is how it is. All right.
That should be it.
Should be it. Go to bed and call it, or call it now and go to bed next time we load in.
Call it now, go to bed next time we load in.
Sounds like a delightful opportunity. Anyways, good night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We will be back on Thursday with more Icarus and Attack on Titan. Icarus first, Attack on Titan second. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a good one. Any last words, Buddha?
Good night to all.
I'll poke you with a stick. Oh, God.
I'm leaving this world.
Good night.